What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to The Secrets of a Silent Witch, this time with episode 6. If you guys did miss it, I uploaded a couple days ago a reaction to the first 5 episodes in one big video, so I'll probably link that in the description, but really enjoyed it so far. I'm especially enjoying the character interactions and the relationship. No, her name's going to evade me, isn't it? Everett? Monica Everett, that's the one. Should be easy enough to remember them being pretty English, but still struggling. Yeah, I loved her meeting the horse girl at the end of last episode. I thought it was really cool. Nice little action sequence at the start as well. Of course, there was a bit of a scare with her old tutor actually coming to teach at the school in place of the teacher that got caught manipulating students. But yeah, looking forward to hopefully catching more of the horse girl and Monica's relationship. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. That sounds like bloody kart racer from Yakuza. Speed up, Uzo. That sounded like almost exactly the same. I like that guy a lot though. I like his arc. But yeah, absolutely binged the first 5 episodes in what, 3 or 4 days, I think. And as I said, I really like this. Sometimes these depictions of characters like her can, I'm not sure I'd say annoy me, but it's just like being this way kind of inclined. It sometimes does feel a bit dramatic. I feel like they do a pretty good job with this show, but previous depictions, and it always feels, maybe another reason for that is people seem to always have like this kind of major boner for characters like this. Like anything with a character this way inclined to be kind of shy and timid is just a masterpiece. And I do feel like a lot of shows are very overrated just because they have a character akin to this. I wouldn't say this one is though. I think this has done a good job so far. But yeah, people seem to just have like an absolute boner to any story or anime with a character like this. I do kind of wonder why that is. I mean, I guess it makes sense when you think about it, like anime fans being the way you expect them to be, but nowadays anime's got quite popular and mainstream, so I don't know. I think it may be that feeling of you always rooting for them, like you always want to root for like the main character. In these instances, you like, yeah, that they're very rootable, lovable, rootable, as if that's a word. You get what I'm trying to say though. Like, it's very easy to root for this kind of character. Maybe that's why. So, not really too much of a dancer myself. Maybe if I'm alone. I like this girl a lot too. Again, I feel like the strongest parts of the show is the relationships kind of being built between like the friendships of the characters. Well, hopefully she'll be pleasantly surprised, although maybe not. Oh, they're trying. Looks like she's impressed they're trying at least. Is there not a spell for this? A spell that possesses you to dance really well? That is an interesting. I mean, that is an accurate way of going about it. To be honest, if you look at it from a mathematician's perspective, I mean, all music is like on beat and is a rhythm, so there is a mathematic kind of structure to it. So if she looks at it like that, I guess that could actually work as well. How many times can you step on their feet? Bloody hell. What we got going on here, by the way? Some like, kind of cat massage. See, I'm still not so sure about that. I mean, yes, you can measure a human by numbers. How do you measure conscience? How do you measure memories, subconscious, all sorts of unquantifiable things, imagination, stuff like that, dreams? Very relatable, that, isn't it? For me, anyway. That's why Yoshikage Kira is one of my favorite anime characters. He's not this way inclined per se, but he is very aligned with my kind of thought processes. Excusing some things, of course. Doesn't seem too bad, actually. It doesn't seem too bad. Dancing? How long were you dancing for? So yeah, my question is, I might have missed something, but what is this actually for? Ballroom dancing. We just kind of got chucked into this, didn't we? And I was kind of hoping we picked off where we left off last episode. Seems like it'd be very hard to avoid. I'll have some Earl Grey. I don't drink tea myself, which is shocking, I know, as a British person. But I don't really drink tea or coffee or anything. Caught me out a bit there. I forget. I kind of forgot about the the facade we're putting on. I think tea is ocha in Japanese, I believe. Something like that. No, that definitely reflects our nature there, doesn't it? I like that subtle little detail right there. Of just square folds. Or rectangle, more accurately, I guess. So who's this fancy woman? Is she not Japanese? Or does she just speak strangely? She is Japanese. Well, I don't think anyone here is Japanese, but she spoke Japanese very strangely there. No milk. Oh crap. Made some enemies. Yeah, these girls did end up getting in trouble, didn't? Well, she did. She got in trouble at the end of the day, didn't she? What the fuck did she just say? Yeah, not good. Not good. We've got some nasty girls. It's quite astringent. Astringent. So I guess that word makes sense. It's too fancy for my knowing. I guess that makes sense. They'd use something like that in this situation. Way too fancy for my knowledge. Astringent. I think maybe I've heard that before. Not really what it means. So a lot of, like, I don't really drink tea or anything because it doesn't do my insides many favors. So I feel like if I drank this much tea, my insides would all fall out. Okay. She's some kind of tea artist. It's too good. It's too fancy. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Look how much better I am than you. I've got the most expensive tea. That makes sense. Like again, who is this lady? She's some kind of tea connoisseur. Oh, she took that personally. Jesus, this is not going very well. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I wouldn't say that's wrong, but she definitely is misinterpreting things. I feel like people do that with me as well. I've been told by plenty of women and stuff that I'm a mysterious person and so on, but I'm actually just like very, very boring, very normal person. It's not too much to actually, too much to know. It's quite funny how people can misinterpret things like that. Maybe you should just say you're a fan or something. Oh no. Oh, it's those horrible girls, isn't it? She didn't put a name on there though, right? I feel like she just. Wow. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, maybe they just guessed it was hers. I don't think she put her name on there though. Can't do that. Something better. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Definitely it was those girls. They've got something. Do they have those like biscuits like that in America and where you guys live? Because they're very they're quite usual here in the UK. They are pretty much, yeah. See those ones a lot. We like our biscuits here in the UK. I'm a big biscuit guy. I do whenever I did used to drink tea or coffee or anything. I'd never coffee really, but when I did used to have tea, never drunk tea. I just always had it to put my biscuits in. Then I'd just leave it. Is anything going to please this lady? I feel like she got away with this. To be honest with you, it's one of those ones where she got hers out of the way quickly, and now she's so judgmental. If hers came up last, would she be so judgmental here? Because certainly, if hers was to come up next, I'd be talking all kinds of smack. I'd be like, yeah, this is horrible. This tastes absolutely disgusting, even if it tastes lovely. Jesus Christ, is this woman running her mouth right here? She might be being honest, and you can appreciate that, but there's nicer ways to go about this, isn't there? Again, appreciate the honesty, but yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's very ladylike to be talking like this. But yeah, I'd absolutely smoke her if hers was to come next. So she got lucky; hers was first. Well, everybody, well, 3 people here did, which is lovely. I guess that does kind of fit, doesn't it? We're gonna down that thing and enjoy that, enjoy it to the fullest. Down that thing, Casey. Down that thing. Denga. Is he gonna be the one dancing with her? Or do you reckon it was his intention to dance with her? And you got in the way. Fucking Dudley. See, I can't ever imagine doing this. I know I will have to at some point, but I've never learned or anything. I just see myself being very fucking awkward. I think that's his direction. I think you can go a long way being a good director in a situation like this. She doesn't really need to do all too much. No feet stepped on. I love that insult. I think it just means like boy or something. Stupid boy or something like that, but I love that one. Kozo. Everybody's getting a turn. You could just step forward. Oof. Grabbed, snatched up. This takes me back to that 3RN episode, which I really liked, for that dance. There was also some really nice dancing scenes in Polar Carry Diaries, season 1 and 2. And I don't mind watching it so much. It's just like if I was actually in this situation, I'd probably hate it. Probably a bit like Monica. No, she's even got the same eye colour as me apparently. Hazel, brown and green. So yeah, maybe it is that what I spoke about earlier with characters of her. Maybe it's just because they are so relatable. It's the protection thing we saw in the first episode. Oh, so it's not currently? But it will be. Okay. As I just said, it reminds me of that thing we did see in that first episode that Monica got brought to her. I've got to say, surely it must be harder dancing with someone so small, right? It must be hard to kind of maneuver as in comparison if they were the same height as you, maybe. Yeah. Focused her mind. That's good. Good way of dealing with kind of social places and things like this. Kind of focus something very specific. It's kind of the thing that people tell you, like to pretend like the crowd is naked or something. It's somewhat akin to that, I think. I'm not sure what this music is. Some kind of clown tune. Yeah, I think I was watching. That was a really quick episode, wasn't it? I guess we did cover kind of two, like a bit of dancing and a bit of tea. I don't think we're fully done with the dancing situation, so very much looking forward to that performance that we might see next week. But yeah, we really got shoved into this episode, didn't we? It really didn't feel like yeah, we just got kind of put into this situation. Again, I was kind of hoping we might continue on where we left off last week, but it felt like a very abrasive, is that the word? Very sudden kind of shift into this episode, but I liked it. tea party was actually quite lovely then, wasn't it? If we just ignore that other girl's whole existence and the nasty girl, so if we ignored their whole existence as well, then it was actually quite a nice time with them again sharing just a little bit of love between them. Essentially, just want to share the things they loved and some nice things between each other. And yeah, some really nice scenes dance at the end there, of course. Again, much better viewed than experienced, in my opinion. Oh, and you know what? Yeah, those kind of boxes like that also look a bit like the paper that was underneath her teapot as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, another good episode today. Some really nice scenes here. Pretty much summed it all up there, but yeah, kind of learning how to dance with the tea stuff. Again, I'm really not sure what this black girl's problem was. I think she was again just being genuine and honest, but sometimes it's like, yes, you shouldn't lie and such, but there should be some kind of etiquette to be kinder to people, I'd hope. And again, it's kind of annoying because we didn't really get a chance to rip into her tea because she went first. I would have been all over that. Well, I wouldn't have, but I would have liked to have been, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you see this quite often in the UK. Funny enough, I went to a funeral the other month and they had a very similar kind of setup to this. Not quite in a lovely maze kind of place like this, but like the biscuits and everything. I kind of want to get the shot up if I can. Yeah, like these are like classics. I don't really know the name of them, but you have like sandwiches. This looks like a jammy Dodger in the middle, and some other fancy. Oh, what is that called? Oh, I haven't had that in ages. That thing on the bottom right there. It's like pink and yellow, and it's got like a yellow kind of. It's like cake. It's like cakey yellow and pink. Battenberg. That's the one. I haven't had Battenberg in ages, but that is absolutely lovely. In small quantities, you can't eat too much of it, but yeah, I haven't had that in ages. And there's a few other fancy like this, like cheesecake and such here. Kind of makes me want these a bit now because I haven't had a tea yet. Yeah, very classic kind of English stuff right there. It all is very English, isn't it? That is one thing I'm getting. But this is definitely one of the most English anime shows I think I've ever seen. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section. That was a really fun one today. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions though. And I'll be back next week with episode 7.